Well, the resurrection of Christ is the first fruits. God will wipe away all their tears. Right now, we're wiping away the sweat up here. But this is a great story because you look at what's going to happen. You look at what awaits the people of God. And it ties into the resurrection of Jesus because his resurrection is called the first fruits. So Jesus rose from the grave, and what did he do? Now, a lot of people think, well, he rose from the grave and then he ascended. 40 days went by before he ascended, and he appeared to the disciples again and again. He had a number of meals with them, and he talked with them, and he had conversations, like Luke 24, the Emmaus Road, where he opened the scriptures and showed all the things that were about him in the law and the prophets. And Jesus is the central character of the whole Bible and the creator of the universe we see in John 1 and Colossians 1 and Hebrews 1. And the resurrection of Jesus is to show us what is not only to conquer sin and death, but to demonstrate what our resurrected life will be like. So Jesus ate and drank. And when he ate and drank with the disciples, he had the food. The food didn't like fall down on the ground through his body because it was a ghost. No, it was a real body. He actually ate and drank. And he showed us what we will do. And you know, I think part of the reason that the ascension was delayed for those 40 days was to show us a model of what it's going to be like for us to have resurrected bodies on God's new earth. Because Jesus says, I am not a ghost. A ghost does not have flesh and bones as I have. The resurrected body, ours patterned after his, will have flesh and bones. Real bodies on a real earth. So Jesus will remain the incarnate Son of God forever. He will always be the resurrected Jesus. He will always be the God-man. And so when we sit down at a feast and eat and drink with Jesus and with each other, it'll be a physical feast, literally. In fact, Isaiah 26 says, the Lord our God will prepare a feast for his people. He will be the chef. How great a meal will that be?